Okay, this is Dimitri trying again with today's little facilitation tip video. Today I want to talk about the people for whom that you may encounter, or maybe you, for whom a mission of service is actually toxic and a bad idea. This is something that I've kind of learned the hard way because I am one of those people for whom a mission of service is toxic and a bad idea. Now, what do I mean, a mission of service? So for a lot of our weekends, our men's weekends especially, we will start with, or on the first or second weekend, we will actually teach them how to have a mission of service to the world, which is a mission where you do something for the world. I create a world of this by doing that. I create a world of totally turned on people by helping them own their shadows. Whatever it might be, whatever your mission might be. I create a world that's safe for children by being a powerful man. There's a very specific way we go about doing it, and we create these missions of service. Now, for a lot of men, especially men who've lived sort of a self-centered life or a survival-based life, having a mission of service is a great idea. It helps get them out of themselves, and in its best form, a mission of service helps us align sort of every action that we take. We're able to say, okay, what am I thinking of doing next? I need to make a decision. Well, which decision aligns better with my mission? So a mission of service is helpful that way. Also, a mission of service helps create a better world. But there will be some people who come to your weekends or who are in your life, or maybe you, as I said before, who should not have a mission of service or should not start with one. And those people are the people who were taught early in their lives that it is their job to sacrifice themselves for other people. Those are the people who were taught that what good people do is give up what they want for what other people want. They've been taught that what good people do is sacrifice themselves in some way. I mean, this happened to me, and I'm not here to complain about my family. I actually think they did a pretty great job in view of the circumstances. But, we all pick up things along the way that we have to unwind later. And the thing that I really picked up was that it's my job to sacrifice myself for other people. And like specific things in my family, but it doesn't really matter. And then I grew up being that person who always sacrificed himself for other people. Really, I played third trumpet for 6 years in school. Not first or second, but third. I could have played first or second. I was good enough. The teachers always told me I was good enough. But whenever somebody needed to sacrifice something, take one for the team, they always came to me because they knew that was my identity, right? That of course I will take one for the team. And oh, it's so great that you're willing to do this for everybody else. You're a good person. So that person actually needs to learn how to say no. That person needs to learn how to be more selfish, right? This often grows up into being a person who is very skillful at what they do, but is bad at getting paid. They do a lot of things for other people, but they feel like they don't get the recognition back. They feel like they're very loving for others, and they don't feel the love back. Why? Because they're sacrificial. So that person needs to learn to actually put themselves first. They need to learn not to be of service to the world. They need to learn to be of service to themselves. That's their growth edge. If we give that person a mission of service, it only takes what's most broken about them and makes it worse, which is what happened to me for many, many years. I was 24 when I got my first mission of service. And you may notice, whenever we teach people a mission of service, we don't teach them, and here's how to get paid having a mission of service, right? We don't teach them, here's how to make a living with your mission of service. We just teach them, this is what you're about, this is what you should do. At 24, I didn't have anything else to do. I jumped in with both feet. I'll just live a mission of service, and as one book I read once said, just give what you do away until people insist on paying you. Well, I can tell you, that's not actually the way the world works. But sacrificial people believe, even if it isn't, that it's the way it ought to be. And they'd rather be loving than be rich. So they continue to give themselves away. You give them a mission that's all about serving other people, makes it worse, makes it worse, makes it worse. They just turn away from their own needs even more. So for me now, my mission is very clear and very simple. My mission is to live a kingly life. Now, in order to do that, I have to serve other people. I have to. To really live the kingly life I want to live, I have to do a lot of good for a lot of people, and they have to pay me for that. That's how a kingly life happens. But for me, I am so much more clear with other people and helpful with good boundaries and able to create the life that I want for me that really spills over to the people around me by saying, no, you know what? My mission is to create a kingly life for me. Sure, in order to do that, I got to help other people. I got to help them a lot. But a kingly life for me. Now, if you've gone through your whole life kind of super selfish before you sort of had an awakening, that's not going to work for you. I need to think about other people all the time. But man, if you're one of those people, and I want you to keep an eye open for people like this who you work with, and really ask, is it you? If you're one of those people who was brought up to believe that you are the sacrifice, do not have a mission of service. Have a mission for yourself. And then think about taking care of yourself. You will have to serve others in order to create the life that you want. And that, for those people, is absolutely the way to do it. So anyway, that's the thing for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Leave comments, share this, whatever you want to do, and talk to you later. Bye.